Welcome back to another video, and in today's video I have Rokage's video pulled up here. It's 8 months old. This guy's pretty chill. I'll link his channel in the bio. I'll give him credits for this video here, and yeah, so this is like my 101st video on the channel here, and yeah, he basically, I'm gonna mute the audio here, but he has ARMS Genos, and I'd like to go over this because I'd like to speculate and obviously talk about this character, and basically what he can bring to the table, because you know, ARMS Genos is a character that was already in the game, and he was playable in the story for One Punch Man World, but he isn't currently a playable character in the game in terms of like in commissions or a collectible character from the draws. So he is one of the most speculated characters that is going to release. And if you had to give the One Punch Man community money to bet on who would be the next character, I'm pretty sure they would go with ARMS Genos, in fact, because he is one of the only characters that has been in the beta that isn't currently in the game. I think he's actually the only one, right? So right here, you can see how he's an assault type character. And look at his skill list here. We have normal attack, bombardment, continuous attacks. When the aura around you turns blue, tap normal attack again to increase damage. Hit enemy to gain firepower. So as you can see here, one of his core mechanisms, I think it's here. I don't think he clicked on the quality button here, but one of his core mechanisms is that he gains fire collection right here. And I think when you charge this up, you will be able to use a new devastating move on your R ability that's going to deal massive damage. I think that's what it is. As you can see right here, you can see what it kind of does. I think it does quite a bit of damage. I think he is going to be a good damage dealing character in the game, but what I'm doubting here is basically his attacks, and it leaves him vulnerable. But I think there's some countermeasures that he has. So it's a 4-strike combo, 402% attack in total. Pretty solid. I actually really like that. 4.8 points of firepower. When the aura around you turns blue, tap normal attack again to enhance the next strike. And then enhancement, when you get enhancement, I think from normal attack to enhance the next strike, it'll deal damage equal to 500% of the attack, and it'll give you more firepower. So every time you click this blue circle, it'll give you more firepower. Now I think this has been reworked and a little bit. In fact, in the story, the circle just looks a little different. So now we have Q, machine gun blows, one of his most signature moves, right? I think this is like reused in the Cyborg of Justice character. It's very similar. So continuous attacks, 856% of your total attack, which is pretty good. 11 points in firepower. Again, the same thing where he has the aura, where if it turns blue, he'll tap his skill again to enhance the following strike. And enhancement deals damage equal to 1,160% of attack in total, 22 points of firepower, and I'm assuming it's 100 points to max out the bar here. This is a very good attack again. Like I said, pretty good, but this is where it gets a little weird. Dash raid. It's basically you dash up to him, 380% of attack, 5 points of firepower. If you hit the aura, 630% of attack and 15 points of firepower. So a huge markup here. But I don't like how he jumps in the air, because if you don't stagger a boss for one, if they go in for an attack, you get staggered, you get knocked out of the air, you won't be able to use your firepower, and you'll get knocked out, right? Which is absolutely horrible. Which is probably one of his main issues. And I'm pretty sure you can hit flying characters with this one heel kick move. Like, look how high he goes up. But I don't really like this move because he's kind of vulnerable. Now his R, if you block, I think it's a parry. So lasts for 0.36 seconds. Pretty short window here. He moves backwards, 12 points of firepower. And now once he's at max, this skill will be changed. So once you're at max firepower, you'll change this with Heavy Storm. Heavy Storm, I think you'll jump up and you'll like bomb the area. Again, flying. So the problem with this is if the enemy doesn't get staggered, well, you're going to get hit midair. Watch. So as you can see here, jumps up, boom. I'm scared of, like, for example, Pluton's overhead attack, Mosquito Girl, etc., etc. Even Vaccine Man. Like, dude, you're kind of a liability when you're in the air. So he is a little vulnerable, but he does look like a very solid character in terms of damage. Let's see here. Is there anything else? Of course, he has a regular dodge, not a parry dodge. And here, Rokage is doing the joint action. This guy actually takes hella long. Look how like slow he's killing the boss. But as you can see, here's some gameplay of the ARMS Genos not currently, but in beta. He's doing a decent job. I'm not sure if I can bump up the picture quality here, but yeah. As you can see, his stagger is not very good. I think his team is totally underleveled. You can see how he has an attack arms here. I'm not sure if this is the SSR one. That's what I was trying to look over. So if I'm going to go to the very end, this guy spends a good 10 minutes on the boss. Here is his, okay, no, let's see if we can find his ultimate animation. Because this video is quite long. So I think, let's see. I think here's his ultimate. Okay. As you can see, the ultimate actually looks way different in beta. He missed. Rokage missed his ultimate. Okay, here we go. Ultimate animation. This is very similar to the cutscene from One Punch Man. Right here. I think they reused it. And this is a new animation right here. Pretty good. I think it's going to be longer than that. That's one of the shortest ult animations I've ever seen. Right? That's like what? When does it end? So it starts at 10:58, right? And then it ends at, so it's only like a 10-minute animation. Like for Silverfang, it's like 20 seconds practically. For Zombie Man, it's longer, right? I think so. One of the shortest animations in the game currently. I think they might rework his animation here. You might see a different ultimate animation once he comes into the game. And yeah, he's pretty solid. Here's his completion animation when you complete a battle. Again, reused cutscene from the story mode. But yeah, it's still really, really sick. So we're going to go here. You can see some of the UI is a little different. And then I would like to see him go into his more in depth, because I don't quite know what his arms is. I think you can see that. I don't know where, but yeah, right here. So if you go, he checks his arms, I think. Let's see. Okay, he clicks on arms. We have a composure break, a defense, and up here we have his arms. Now, this one, it says encouragement to main character and one ally, increases 50% for assault type. So this is definitely an SR. I thought this was the SSR one, even though it says SR, because it's attack, and we of course we have Tatsumaki, which she has the defense. Arms, we have Fubuki, he has a healing arms. We have Zombie Man with the composure break. So the next guy would probably have an attack arms, right? For assault, because that's what's going to round out the characters, right? So I was like, you know what he's going to have? He's probably going to have an attack. But apparently this is an SR arms here. So I'm assuming this is going to change. Either his typing's going to change, or his what's it called? His arms is going to change. So we have Genos in Morale, right? I don't think we're getting another Genos in Morale, okay? We have a Genos in Overpower. So the last two is Technique and Assault. And I think he fits way more in Assault, because Technique's martial arts and shit like that. So I think he belongs in Assault. It may be Morale, since we have an SR Genos, not an SSR Genos. So if we put him in Morale, he already has an attack. There's already an attack SSR card, I think. No, wait. Puri has defense, right? Saitama has attack. Yep, attack's taken. And then Prisoner Sonic has health. So Morale needs a composure breaker. So I think Genos is going to be Assault when he comes out. And I think his Jetstream Arrow here is actually going to be an SSR ability, because that's what's going to fill out the Assault role and what is needed, right? So we have 2 critical hit characters and 1 composure break character in Assault. So that's Fubuki and Tatsumaki are both crit rate, and Zombie Man is composure break, and I don't think he's going to be a composure break character, right? So we can only assume. I think he's a positive crit character. Let's see. Did this guy just negative crit? Let's see it. Okay, he's attacking. Right? Let's see more attacks. Come on. Dude, this guy's just jogging around the map. Yeah, dude. Wow. Okay, attack him. So we're gonna get an attack, and we're gonna see what 2 negative crits. Now I'm not sure. I'm gonna do some more research here. But I'm pretty sure 2 negative crits. This guy may have built his character wrong. I'll go check. But yeah, as you can see, his 3 affixes were basically defense, right? Composure break and attack. And I think attack's going to be his SSR if he stays in assault. So there's something like that, right? And if I'm going to go like ARMS mode, Genos, One Punch Man World. We're going to go to another gameplay footage of him. Let's see if we can find another gameplay. Negative crit. So our assault negative crit character is Genos. It's not the build that Rokage built. He's going to be a negative crit character, which is the hugest revelation here. So what I think he could be, right? What I think Genos could be is he's definitely going to be like, I'm going to say, what's it called? Let's see. He's going to be I'm going to say maybe either an impassioned character or a negative crit character. And if he is a negative crit damage character, that is going to be dangerous, man. This guy is going to be an absolute menace on the field. This guy's going to be tearing up everybody. He's going to be like a My Mask 2.0, right? He's going to be alongside the likes of Metal Knight, a My Mask, similar builds to those guys, and he's going to tear them up, okay? It's either that or he's an impassioned character, which a passion character would be pretty bad on him. So, and I think passion characters are relatively tanky builds. For example, Puri Puri and Silverfang, both passion characters. Dreamworld Saitama is also a passion character though, so he's offensive. But yeah, that's about it for today's video. And wow, dude, ARMS Genos, I figured out some stuff that I didn't really know about him. His arms, I'm pretty sure his arms are going to be subject to change, right? But he is a negative crit character, which is very, very cool. I think that's one thing to take away from this guy. And of course, the attacks on him. You guys can replay the video and look at that. But dang, this guy's a really good, he's going to be a very good damage dealing character here. And I guess he's going to play a little differently. I'm going to say he plays close to Fubuki with his timing, with like his aura circles or whatever they're called. So yeah. Anyways, that's going to be about it for today's video. And thank you guys so much for watching till the end. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everybody.